if he doing this with like $200, let me see what he do with $1,000. And he ain't been broke since.
Experience is one thing, education and credentials is another. We clearly know this guy's sophisticated. He has all these credentials, so we can't deny him.
My first year as a realtor, bro, I made 6 figures.
Is this opportunity gonna overextend us to a point where we're over leveraged financially? Then maybe it's not time yet for this opportunity. Run your own race. You don't gotta run just to be with everybody else.
If y'all wanna make it to the next level, like that's literally what it's about. That's the key to success. Like sacrificing, and you're gonna see the result.
What's going on, man? It's your boy Aristotle Investments, R with the Rari. I'm with the property bros in this mud. You feel me? Some guys that I be, chilling with often. You know what I'm saying? Got my guy Jay Lee in the building. I got my guy Austin in the building. All right, and they're brothers, correct? So, I can't even say why the name Property Bros. It makes sense. Property, y'all do real estate and y'all brothers.
And the bros, because we Q dogs, and they call us the bros.
You know, the
ladies
love us.
Shout out to the Q.
I ain't got Q dogs in the building. You know that. Shout out Side Chapter.
Right, cool. So y'all from New Orleans?
Yes.
All right, that's cool.
Yes,
so,
Lord.
What's that, big?
Hey. All right, cool. So I remember you told me back in the day that Katrina. Can you talk to me about that? How did that affect your family? How did that get y'all into real estate?
Well, really, let's take it back a little bit further, right? So, like you're saying, we are Austin and Justin, also known as the Property Bros. We do real estate, construction, everything. Full service real estate, full service construction, development, investing, everything. But humble beginnings, man. Coming from New Orleans, Louisiana, single parent household. It was our mom and our grandmother, for real. We had our grandfather, when he passed away, was like
'08.
Yeah, '08. So a little bit after Katrina. But I would say, man, just growing up in that city, that environment, bro, was difficult. It was different, you know what I'm saying? A lot of corruption and crime in that city. So you got, murders and a lot of drugs and stuff like that always going on. So the police are looking at us like, we fit the description always. We always fit like what they looking for. So it's hard for a young black man. You feel me? It's like you always fit in the description, so they out to get you almost. You feel me? So it's hard in that environment. But I would say really for us, as far as the real estate, our mom, she always had like properties growing up. And she would have us doing, different.
As a single mother, this woman had properties.
Yeah.
From New Orleans, buying real estate.
Bro, our mom
in the early 2000s.
She worked at a college, a community college, bro. And was like when you come into this student resource office and human life office, she would be sitting at the desk. So she was probably making at that time, bro, 20 or 30,000 a year.
About like 30.
Probably like 30.
Y'all mom remind me of my mom. My mom was a single mother getting to the bed. My mom had a Mercedes, all that shit.
Yeah.
Like in early 2000s, and had real estate.
That's how we was. We had
Jaguars,
2 Jaguars, 2 Lexuses. Like we was having. But it was because the way she did it. But she would drive to work in this old beat up Celica. So her white bosses would think that she just was like some desk clerk. Whole time she's running her sack up in real estate. You get what I'm saying? So as she worked, I remember my mama working. I was 7 when Katrina happened. She was working during that time, and I remember her buying the houses as time progressed. She was like, okay, I'm gonna buy this house. Then she would buy duplexes though. So I was like, okay. I understood why, because
before Katrina,
your
mother was buying duplexes.
She used to be going to the tax auctions and buying blocks, churches, and all kinds of stuff, lots. You know what I'm saying? And
making
just
it happen
on
for
to
her 2 kids. That's hard.
Yeah,
bro. I swear we got parallels, and that's probably why we so successful. Cause it hit different when your mother got drive
by herself, bro.
My mom too was like that.
My mom was up in there painting, cutting grass, taking rats off the trap, like anything you talking about. My mama outworked, I promise you, bro. My mama outworked probably 85% of men to this day. On however they want to do it.
My mom make $10,000 a month as a photographer right now.
That's hard.
That's hard because that's a freelance business. That's
And it's
tough,
crazy
bro.
because I know broke photographers, like, you
don't
get what I'm
make
saying, who don't make what my mom make. She just a different animal. My mom goddamn sold cupcakes
Yeah.
and still made $30,000 in a year. Just as a she just insane with it. I get that from her, so that's where y'all get it from. Y'all mindset and everything. So
Real tough.
okay. So y'all end up going to Morehouse, right? Okay, and then you said y'all graduated at the same time, correct?
2018.
2018 is when y'all graduated.
Facts.
What year did you graduate high school?
I graduated 14.
So we graduated the same year,
Yeah, he graduated 10.
2020. Okay, I mean,
So-
2010. Yeah.
It was a gap. So really, like, he was going already in school. I ended up graduating 2 years early. I skipped 2 grades. So I only was in high school 9th grade, and then I was in high school senior
Because the
year.
New Orleans education was that bad, huh?
No. What happened was, once again, my mom being smart, we moved to Houston, and the real estate market in Sugar Land was hot after my 9th grade.
So you
year.
lived in Houston.
Yeah, I lived in Sugar Land, Texas. Like, it's like right outside of Houston. It's like living in Alpharetta. It's like you live in Atlanta, but you live in Alpharetta because it's better.
When did y'all live in Houston? I mean, Sugarland.
This was 2012.
Like 2012, yeah.
2012 to 2013. Went out there. She moved. Real estate market
H-Town,
was
baby.
good. I hated it though because it was like you going from a class of, 10 to 12 people in your class to there's like auditoriums. You know what I'm saying? You having 100 people in your class. You scanning a badge to get in. The teacher don't know your name. So it was
Like,
like
your school was that big?
Yeah.
the
They got
number
big
one
schools.
school district though was Fort Bend ISD. It was number 1 at the time. So I didn't want to go to class and I didn't like it. So I ended up not going to class. And out there, they didn't play that. It was called truancy. I had never heard of this in my life. You know what truancy is?
Heard of the word, but I forgot what it meant.
So ultimately, like, if it is illegal for you not to go to school,
As a
Minor.
Yeah.
you don't have a choice until 11th grade. So I didn't in New Orleans. I'm like, nobody going to school regardless. So there, they come and knock on your door and tell your parents, like, if he doesn't go to school,
We
you're
locking
going to
you
go to
up.
fine and you're going to go to jail. So we got served. My mama got served, and was like, you got to come to talk about why he's not going to school. And I just didn't want to. I would get on the bus every morning. I would be in the gym. I just wouldn't go to class. So to her, it was a caught off guard because like he go to school every morning, sir. He gets on the bus. I watch him. He gets home on the bus. So how he not going to school? But yeah, I ended up telling them I don't want to go. They said, well, if you're so smart, then take the standardized test. And if you pass, you don't have to go to school. But if you don't, you're going to juvie. It's okay. When I get to take the test, it's October. It's like right now around this time. I had to take the test right before Christmas break. I took the test. I studied all the books. I was like, okay, bet I'm going to register online and do hybrid. So let me take online classes from my house. I studied. By the time it came right before Christmas break, I took the test for 10th grade. And my score was so high, I qualified for 11th grade. They said, do you want to let him skip? She was like, yeah, let him skip. So then we came right back around after Christmas break. Right before spring break, between December and March, I tested out again of 11th grade, and I was chilling. I chose to go to New Orleans and say I wanted to finish high school in New Orleans. You get what I'm saying? But it was
He ain't
because
like Houston.
she really pushed us though. Like I ain't have a choice. Like I go to summer camp and have fun. I had to go to like BioStar, Chemistry Star over the summer, so I didn't have a choice. I had to read National Geographic. We didn't have cable, but we had subscriptions to National Geo and like any unlimited books. Whatever book you want, you can get. So that just made me smart.
Okay. So you're in, like, where does your intellect come from? Just being
The
around your
streets.
mother? So
he was different.
He was different.
No, I was the complete
I did want to ask y'all this. Y'all lived in the same exact house, and y'all are what, 4 years apart?
5.
Yeah.
5. Oh yeah, it's a big difference.
It's a
man.
difference.
It is gonna be a big difference.
See, we had never been to school together. You know how like you go to school with your sibling, like you know what I'm saying? I never had that experience because I was always
That's why y'all
just
so
a
different.
little bit older than Justin. Like when I'm going out or he coming in, you feel me? So like I was never able to be at the same school with my brother, which was amazing for us to actually have that experience at Morehouse because we were
Y'all
there
went to school
together.
together.
Like,
That's
You know what I'm
hard.
saying? So
Everybody.
it was amazing.
What was different about that? Now that y'all finally get to go to school together, like,
I mean, bro, like we both were grown men at that time too. So
So you went in to school at the same time he went.
yeah,
That's hard.
I went to Morehouse at the same time as him. But like the whole reason that they were even in Houston was because of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was the polar opposite, not in a way I'm stupid or anything like that, because I always had high GPA. I graduated high school with honors. I graduated Morehouse with honors. You feel me? Like, but it was more so like what I was doing with my time after school. You feel me? Like I was getting into trouble. You feel me? I was more so like a product of my environment at that time.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? And me not really having like the role model figure like me, like how he had me to look up to him. Justin like had all of the good stuff, like all the good traits. He watched and got that from me. You know what I'm saying? So he's all of the good from me. Like, so all of the bad that I was getting into at the time, like I was.
Yeah, it seemed like he ain't take after you at
I
with
kept,
none of
why I don't
this shit.
smoke?
I kept him away from that though.
Cause of him?
Bro,
Yeah.
I watched him go through high speed chases, go to jail. My mom, we pulled up. They let her beat him up in the back of the police car. They took him to jail. Like I watched it several times. I'm
So
like,
it just
yeah.
made you not want to do that.
Bro, I'm
I
like,
kept him
never-
away
You
from all
never
of that.
and you never peer pressured your little brother to
No,
get into
I
none of the
kept
shit
him
you
away
was
from
doing.
all
You
of
never
that.
was like, hey bro, I'm doing this, come.
Nah,
I'm in-
hell no.
Okay.
Hell no. All of the good stuff that I was doing, like, because I was very involved in like my church youth group. Like I was
So you wanted him to be
the
better.
leader. Yeah, like all of that type of stuff.
That's
he was
some real
with me.
nigga shit, bro. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know niggas who got brothers who hate on them and don't want them to do better. So
Oh
you
nah,
got
he was
real-
my first investor. I didn't know nothing about what he getting money and how he doing it. But
What do you
like,
mean he was your first investor?
I always had businesses, so I used to be the plug. Like I sold snacks.
He was the candy man.
I was candy man in 5th grade,
That's
bro.
what I was too.
And then I started fixing phones in like 6th grade.
And
So
you
he
would
help me
always
buy
give
my
him
screens.
money.
Yeah, so essentially, like, I started, like, with some of the money that I was making from doing the wrong shit, I was still doing the right shit with my money. I wasn't, like, going and blowing it on other stuff. I was, like, I bought a truck, I bought riding lawnmower, some weed eaters, some blowers, and I got all my cousins, and we went and, you know, got routes in neighborhoods. So I'm paying them, we gonna
So
cut
you
grass.
kind of kick-started the entrepreneurial part of the family in a way, and
In
then
a
it
sense, yeah.
translated into J Lee.
Yeah, I mean, I would notice that he was taking the money that we was making, that he would make from the route. You know what I'm saying? Going cut grass, he was gonna buy the candy and taking that money from the candy and making even more money. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, if he doing this with like $200, let me see what he do with 1,000. You feel me? And he ain't been broke since.
Real talk, I've never been broke.
He ain't been broke since.
I always was having.
So it went from selling candy and like the jelly watches and phone cases, and then he started fixing the phones. You know what I'm saying? And the hustles just kept going from there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, it was just kind of, it was just, it's
Bro,
endless.
stars aligning, bro. Cause that shit out, bro. I swear I was selling sneakers on eBay in
That's
high
me
school.
too.
Yeah,
You
you
left that
started-
up.
yeah.
I did sneakers. I had a company, Retro Exchange. I used to buy and sell and trade sneakers, bro.
Yeah, I used to sell them on eBay. Well, see, I lived in Kansas, so there wasn't no big lines for J's. Bro, it would
Oh,
be
you
like the
became
new
easy.
Jordan
You
will
used to go
release.
and
It's
grab
only
everything.
6 niggas in the line. So you get what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah,
just walked
money.
up and got everything.
Yeah.
But I only was able to get one
One
pair.
pair.
But that bitch was gonna flip 100% on eBay. Every KD
Every
that
time.
came out, I already know. All I had to do was show up 2 hours prior, and I'm in the door.
Yeah.
We used to
I
camp.
miss
for
those
'em.
days, boy.
Oh, yeah,
We used
yeah.
to camp too in West End.
I miss those days.
Yeah.
man.
He didn't have to camp, my boy Jeff. He a plug. Y'all remind me of each other because it's like he kind of like you,
Facts.
like a legal legit nigga.
Yeah.
And we both legit.
All the way,
Legit,
legit,
yeah.
that illegal. I'm
But
just,
I
just
learned,
playing,
I learned,
man.
no, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I learned a lot from being in those type of situations too. You know what I'm saying? And like, I think
It's needed though in
beneficial or
balances
something,
though
yeah.
because it's like you're the muscle, and then he's like the how do I say it?
The
right?
reason.
Yeah, the reasoning, like you need that because that's kind of how he is. And then during certain times where people play, you're gonna need a person like him on your side because you can't be the one all the time, even though we still do it.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to.
Yeah,
You know,
nah.
so we're supposed to send it straight
Like earlier
to
today.
bruh. Yeah, exactly.
I might take my child.
Get Dr. Frost up out of here.
Yeah.
I was mad, man.
Like Jeff watched me walk in the club one time and check everybody who done did me wrong. I'm by myself, dog. Like, hey, bro, remember you got that?
Real talk.
He like, what you was doing over there? I was checking that nigga. He was like, why you ain't tell me? I said, I forgot, bro. I was in the zone.
Yeah.
But anyway, bro, I got way more questions, man. So y'all went to Morehouse, and then now you have this multi-million-dollar business from coming from New Orleans to moving to
Sis.
Atlanta
Business
to
sis.
going. What made y'all come to Atlanta though?
Morehouse.
Yeah,
Morehouse. So y'all already had in y'all head, we going to Morehouse. Why'd y'all choose Morehouse?
I'll
Why
let
did
him say that part of it real quick.
So the reason, let me go back. When I said I wanted to go back to New Orleans to do 12th grade, the reason I wanted to go back to New Orleans, I wanted to go to Southern and Baton Rouge and play in a band. One thing I love to do is play the drums. And Southern has obviously the best band in the land. I don't care what nobody say. And I wanted to be a part of it. So I was at the time living with my uncle because my mom and my grandma in Austin were in Texas. They didn't expect me to leave this year and come back next year as a senior. So we wasn't planning to move there. So I had to live with my uncle. And I lived really like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air lifestyle. Like I had the high top. I lived with my uncle, my rich uncle who's the judge, my auntie an architect, my other cousins, they go to the best private schools. You know
This is all in New Orleans.
in
and
New
Texas.
Orleans.
In New Orleans.
The
So
fact
I
that
was in
y'all-
New
yeah,
Orleans.
that's dope.
I was in
saying?
Texas with my grandmother, Justin, and my mom had moved back to New Orleans because he had tested out of high school essentially and was like, either I'll finish it online or I go do my last year in New Orleans at an actual high school, right? And that's what he ended up doing. He ended up going there to Lake Area. He was the homecoming king, all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? He was that lit. With his
So
flat top.
everybody already knew you was gonna be Mr. Popular. So like you just was just lit your whole life, pretty much.
Literally, like no cap on it. But I was like smart about it. That's why I wanted to get back because I threw all the parties, I had the contracts.
Yeah.
But my uncle, when I was like, I'm gonna go to Southern and play in a band in New Orleans. Like if you graduate from any school in New Orleans and you have at least a 3.0 and an 18 on the ACT,
No, not a 3.0.
free
It's
tuition.
2.5 or something like that. It ain't that high.
Oh yeah, 2.5, right? And an 18 on the ACT, you get automatic free tuition to any state school. So I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go to Southern. It's gonna be free. I don't have any debt.
So kind of like Georgia, cause we got
Yeah,
the Hope
I feel like a lot of states
Yeah, it's
have-
probably the same thing.
have that,
So
yeah.
that was always my thought process. Like I'm gonna just go here for free. So I used to have dinner conversations with my uncle, and I would come in the house, and he would always be reading the newspaper in the evening and watching the news at the same time, drinking coffee. So or a beer if it's in the evening, and I would go talk to him and see my plans. And he was like, I never forget it, bro. He said, if you go to Southern, it's like going to the 13th grade for you. Not for everybody, but for you, it'd be like going to the 13th grade. He like, you're already a big fish. He said, but don't go dive in the little pond. He said, you need to go to Morehouse where everybody's the biggest fish in their pond and see if you really are the man that you think you are.
Damn.
If you go there and you succeed, you him.
Who your uncle said that?
My uncle.
The
What
judge
Tony.
though. Oh, that's he got wisdom. He already got paper. I like, what kind of nigga got advice like that? They got shit.
I ain't gonna lie, as a 15-year-old, I'm
Damn.
like, Uncle Tony, bro, I got a 4.3 GPA. I'm valedictorian in my class. I got full scholarships wherever I want. Like, why you hating on me, bro? Like, why I gotta go there? Like, why I can't just go to Southern? At the time, that's how I felt. But I listened to him. I said, you know what? I'm gonna apply. So I applied. I got in, and it just was history. They gave me the full ride, and man, we look up now. His son is at Morehouse, a freshman,
Yup.
because of us.
Full circle moment.
Full circle, bro.
Oh, for me, on the flip side, like I said, I was the whole reason why he was in Houston in the first place because I ended up getting in trouble, right? This before they were doing the mail, putting it in the mail, and you know who do. You had to go get it or put it on the Amtrak. You feel me? Or put it on the mega bus. You had to go get it.
I already know who was gonna like that. This nigga here, man.
That's my dog. But for real, bro, you had to go get it. You know what I'm saying? And come back with it. One of them times, I got caught. I got caught on the way back.
Several of those times.
Yeah, but that was the time though.
Tripping.
That was the time coming back from like Dallas on the way back. because I was going to ULL. That's where I was going to school at the time. So it was like a 6-hour drive. You know what I'm saying? We had some females that we was going to chill with in Dallas, get out of work, stay the night, and came right back. But on the way back, got jammed up in Marshall, Texas. This is very like racist, hick town,
Yep.
country Texas. Like, this is not the place you want to get slammer jammed at. You feel me?
What you doing here, boy?
Ended up having,
Sit in that car, boy.
hey, I had
I smell marijuana. Can I check the car?
I had to
Hopefully.
do what I had
Yeah.
to do. You feel me? Good thing I had my bond money and all that. It was able to work that situation out, but I was still on papers, like, right? So the whole reason why I was able to get them to move it to Houston was because I told them, and I lied to these folks. I said, yeah, I'm going to school at TSU. I wasn't even enrolled at that school. I was going to school in Lafayette, Louisiana. You feel me? So that was the only reason why they was like, okay, cool, you go to school in Houston, we're gonna transfer your papers, we're gonna let you get Fort Bend as your probation. Cool. So now we in Houston. I'm like, okay, I could do this. Like, I like this city. This city cool. So I served that, you know what I'm saying? Like, did my community service, all that good stuff, went to my classes, and that shit was really beneficial, bro. Like, I learned a lot and grew from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, being in the diversity programs and going do that community service out there, cutting grass for nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not
Right.
when I used to be getting paid to cut grass, cut a little grass, smoke a little grass. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Now I'm out here doing this shit to serve a debt to society, essentially. You get what I'm saying? So it just pushed it in perspective. You feel me? Like, I learned to change my environment, change the people that was around me, change the shit that I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I wanted better for myself. At the same time, I see my baby boy shining. You feel me? Like, I don't want to get left behind. I'm not gonna get left behind, bro.
That's hard.
You
bro.
feel me?
A lot of niggas will
Like,
see a nigga going up and be like, the thing I respected about what you just said was a lot of niggas will see their younger brother going up and they won't even be like, instead of me getting left behind, see, you saw the future early. You saw, all right, bro, I can either sit here and hate or I can get on the train with him. And you chose to get on that train.
Facts.
And that's commendable because a lot of niggas will sit back and hate. I've experienced that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wish certain niggas could have rolled with me.
Yeah.
But instead, they chose to hate so early that after 6 years of me, 7 years grinding, I'm already up all these M's and you could have been right there with me. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
type shit. But I do want to get to talking about the business standpoint too, because, you know, that's what, of course, my audience is all about. Have you always wanted to invest in stocks, learn the stock market, interested in trading to earn another stream of income? Let's just say the average person in America makes $20 an hour. That's only $160 after an 8-hour shift. With my best-selling option trading beginners course, 6-step process to being a profitable trader, free books, and you even get to watch videos of me teaching celebrities like DC Young Fly from scratch. I can cut your time to make $200 plus in a day in just 1 to 2 hours. Don't believe me? Check out these gangs of accounts from different people that I help flip their accounts 100%. Yes, that means double the money in their accounts for only $35. You get the best beginners course, 1 week access to my world famous trading signals. I have an 85% win rate already this year, 30 plus hours of additional training, a library of free books, a free beginners Q&A session with you at the end of the week via Zoom link. And I meet up with my community at all the major cities in America annually. You're basically in free because the return on investment I'll give you for only $35, just $5 a day, will 10x. Think about it. If the world shuts down again like the 2020 pandemic, how will you survive if your job decides to lay you off? All of these robots are taking our jobs, but they can't take the stock market. This stream of income could be earned while at home, no boss, and no behind kissing. Tap in. Link in the description, or I'll pin the link in the comments. Keep watching. You guys now are partnered on this crazy, well-oiled machine of a business. You guys have Amazon trucks, You guys have done so many properties in Atlanta. When I first met you, you was like, I'm the only licensed contractor who have all the licenses. And we're going to expel on that, but I'm just letting the audience know what I'm about to get into with all these questions. So first of all, you said you were the only licensed contractor in Georgia for what again?
So there's levels to general contracting and licensure that you can have, right? I have what you call a NASCAR license. It's a national license, an unlimited license. It's the hardest license to get because it's literally what it says, it's unlimited. I can build skyscrapers, I can build the arena, build whatever I want, right? And by it being that tier of license, it reciprocates to other states. So I'm able to just go into any state down there and just say, hey, I want a license, and they give it to me. No application. I mean, sorry, you have to do application, but nothing like no exams and all the extra work that goes into it. So as a minority, it's a handful of minorities that have this license in Georgia. And by me being one, I have the most education in a sense. By me having 2 master's degrees, a doctorate degree, and several other professional licenses, there's no one that holds this license that has more education and licensing than me personally. Because I'm also a licensed real estate broker too. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So by me having the different licensure, it kind of gave me the ability to expedite. So I took the long route in the sense of just going the education way. Because I'm like, okay, experience is one thing, education and credentials is another. So when you have all these commas behind your name, when you put your name on application, it kind of looks a little different. Like, oh, we clearly know this guy is sophisticated if he has all these credentials, so we can't deny him really for anything. You get what I'm saying? So that's what my strategy was, to do it that way.
So you are a contractor and you guys build a lot of things, correct?
Yeah.
So can you give my audience a list of things that you've built so far and things you've been a part of so far real quick?
Man, so we've done about 10 Chase Banks. We've done
10 Chase Bank.
10 Chase Banks. We've done Athlete's Foot Corporate Office. We've done a handful of Atlanta public schools. We have done JJ's franchises. We've done Sugar Baby Creamery. We've done Prime on Peachtree, Prime Cigar. We've done Mixin's Yogurt. We've done Burger Bistro. We've done, oh my God, bro. Stir House Vegan Restaurant.
I was just waiting for you to.
I can't even.
I was going. I
Add
start
to
plugging.
It's so many. Then we've done
What he missing, dog?
Oxford
So-
Villages Apartments.
Yeah, so I mean, we have the luxury furniture store that we building off Cascade.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's also another big one that we doing. A host of new development, so like new construction homes from the ground up. We do those all the time. We putting up houses in like 60 days.
Terminal South, we're doing a food hall like Pont City Market on the Beltline.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a new food hall that really is coming out. I say early next year it'll be ready. But we're doing that now when we took an old warehouse.
So
Coffee
basically,
shops.
100 million is on the way.
Oh, that's easy.
Easy.
Like easy, bro.
Shit's crazy, bro. Like,
And we
like,
year 2, bro.
only year 2.
Year 2.
No marketing, just word of mouth.
That's my whole thing too. Like, these dudes are doing zero marketing.
Zero.
Like, but
Just
you
good
also
business.
told me it's a lot of overhead inside of your business. And, you know, could you talk about why you feel like so? Because there will be people watching this like, man, I want to be like Jay Lee. What kind of advice would you give them if a young man wanted, or even Jay Lee and Austin, if they wanted to start a business with their brother and be contractors? What advice could y'all give young men to get started on being exactly what y'all are?
I think you have to first understand what is your goal. And whatever it is you're doing, like what is the goal, right? So for us, construction isn't how we make our money.
Right.
It's a passion.
It's a passion.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Passion and purpose. Like we wanted to be able to provide employment to the masses and put our people on that were always counted out, you know what I'm saying? And to be able to also help black businesses expand and to not get taken advantage of. So that was our why.
Cause y'all doing that for me, bro, believe it or not. Like, if it weren't for y'all, this shit probably, my dream would have been put up to the back burner, bro.
Or you'll get crazily taxed. But like, so it's a white
Yeah, hell yeah. I was gonna
Like,
fuck.
construction is a white man game. You get what I'm saying? So
For sure.
a lot of the times there's nobody tangible and reputable black that it's easily accessible to get into. So I would tell people that, like, find out your why. I would say structure yourself properly and don't try to expand too fast. Because we have opportunities at times where, you know, we kind of shared it with you at the boardroom. Like, we have opportunities, but if I know that is this opportunity gonna overextend us to a point where we're over leveraged financially, then maybe it's not time yet for this opportunity. You get what I'm saying? Like, run your own race. You don't gotta run just to be with everybody else.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I would tell the young people that, bro.
Shit, let me know.
That's
Remember they were saying like, fuck with somebody who got a little cash on hand. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to figure out what to do with the cash. You feel me? So that's why I said I'm coming to y'all with some money, saying, and then I'm gonna be there. Like, I ain't just that nigga. Like, oh. Nah, tell me where to be.
We gonna teach you. That's why I
that's
asked you.
what
You
I'm
gonna
saying.
pull up, right?
What?
Like, you gonna
Bro,
pull
I'm
up,
gonna
right?
pull up to this shit. And
You gotta get you some boots. You gotta take his Louis loafers off, man.
Bro, I got to.
Get you some boots, man. Some steel toes.
Bro, I served the army for 6 years. I know about them
bring
boots.
them
Dog.
boots.
Nigga, I just look bougie. Hey, boy, nigga, I'm the type of nigga that sleep outside. You get what I'm saying?
About all that.
Oh yeah, I eat it.
I might pitch a tent. I ain't
gremlin.
gonna say all that. I'll pitch tent.
Nigga, I'm a gremlin. I wash with I literally wash with baby wipes.
Yeah,
You said
got to.
baby or nah, I'm playing.
He got excited. Boy, I ain't on that shit. That's the New York boy, boy. Yeah. But anyway, so y'all got this. Y'all have built so much and have done so much. Like, it's just hard for me to see how somebody could hate, of course. But man, like, let's talk real estate. So you guys basically get into contracting, correct? That's y'all main bread and butter.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm gonna say this. We have multiple businesses. We started off as real estate investors first, right? So that meant we got our real estate. We got some scholarship money.
Yeah, talk to me about how the hell y'all even got the money to even get into this shit in the first place.
So at school, at Morehouse, man, like that's when we really got into it. We jumped into it, you know what I'm saying, like head first. We took refund checks and scholarship money and took that and bought a crib instead of going to like spring break and turning up and doing the usual, like what the college students usually do when you get your refund checks and stuff. Like, you just blow it. We were strategic with it and put it in the right place. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all put y'all money together. Like, you took your refund check, and said, let's start a business together as brothers and do this.
Yeah.
So we came and said, all right, I had a full ride to Morehouse, but that just covered my tuition. So I said, damn, like, if technically I wouldn't get a refund because I had full scholarship. The only way I could get a refund is if I got external scholarships. Right. So I was like, we're going to apply for the frat. We're going to apply for every small scholarship and get it because that's going to be cash in our pocket for free. So
it was this one big scholarship that came through from the business department, man. Shout out Coltrane Curtis. You feel me? It was $20,000. It was really supposed to be two $10,000 prizes, and then the first place was gonna also get an internship in New York at his corporate office. You feel me? Coltrane Curtis, I'm gonna let him tell a story about exactly what Coltrane does because he ended up winning the whole prize. I came in second place. You feel me? So it was like, but they ended up combining the scholarship to just one person for tax purposes. So it was just one winner. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I was just like a consolation
winner. He won it
winner.
for 20 racks.
20 racks.
He wanted 20
and
racks.
That 20 racks is what you use.
That was a big piece.
It was a wrap.
Over with. Took every penny, bro. Put it in property. You know what I'm saying? So
and this property was an instant success.
Instant, because the entry level was low. That property my mom had, I remember what we said. She, after Katrina, well, we didn't say it fully. What happened real short, after Katrina, because she had all these properties before Katrina, she had like a handful of properties, right? What happened was when Katrina hit, FEMA paid you, the government paid you, and like other national assistance agencies paid you for your property. So you might have got paid 3 times for the same house. But there was incentives and requirements with that money. So my mama took the money and paid off her properties, right? And then took the rest of the money and bought more properties. So at this point, she had city blocks, she had bought churches, all types, like literally all types of properties. But we knew that she had so much stuff that was just sitting because she'll be complaining about her tax bill. Because you got properties and they're not livable because they gutted from Katrina, you still got to pay property taxes and insurance. So we say, all right, look, we got this bread. Let us get this property. Let's work a deal.
Right.
So we worked a deal with her. It was a duplex. We fixed the downstairs and rented the upstairs while we was fixing it. That gave us passive income.
flow.
That was our
And then
first
this
time
property
seeing
was
it.
in
New
New
Orleans.
Orleans.
And we still in Atlanta.
College
So
students.
we understood the process and understanding of cash flow by us being in Atlanta in school and getting paid $800 a month from the upstairs unit without us doing nothing yet. You get what I'm saying? So then that motivated us to say, okay, we're gonna put our money here. So we kept putting money downstairs and fixing it over time. So as we fixed downstairs, because it was new, was worth $1,200, right? We got $20,000 into this house, but we making $2,000 a month. That's great money, bro. You get what I'm saying?
For a college student,
Hell yeah.
So we took the 20 and put it there, and then we got credit cards for Home Depot and Lowe's to get the material, and we used the 20
leverage that.
to just pay cash to the guys working. So that was our first sense in touch into it. So then we said, okay, next summer we're gonna get our real estate licenses. So we went to real estate school and got our licenses. I dove in to corporate America and said, okay, I learned at that point we need tax returns or a job to show like income on paper. What's the quickest way to be able to buy was to have a salary job. So I was like, damn, we caught that after we graduated. If we caught it while I was in school, I would have went to work at Nike or somewhere with a salary job or a job showing I got 40 hours a week. You can buy. At 18 years old, you can buy a house.
Yeah.
As long as you have a full-time employment, bro. But I didn't know that. So when you say, when I tell somebody 18, go get a job, go work at Best Buy, go work at Walmart, anywhere that shows
Smoothie King.
full-time 40 hours of employment. And you can qualify for a mortgage. You get what I'm saying? And from there, that's when we grabbed our first house at Decatur, said, okay, cool, we're going to live together after we graduate, and we're going to save and split this mortgage. Then we're going to go buy more property with all our profits.
Y'all did that.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
Boy, I was so sick when I had to move out, boys. Daddy only moved because he had a baby.
Literally. I was like, yeah, I need the whole crib because I got a baby.
I was sick, bro. I was like, damn.
Because it was so sweet. It was so
Think about it. The mortgage was only like $600-$700, bro. Like,
divided by 2.
so we in that bit just chilling.
Paying no word.
Bro, y'all got a crazy story. You know what I want to touch on too? The discipline of when you got that 20,000 and you guys came up with a master plan instead of let's go flex, let's go show off for the gram, let's go do. You know how many people got that story?
It's that
You get what I'm
sacrifice
saying?
that we talk about all the time, though, bro.
Sacrifice,
Like,
bro.
it's that sacrifice, bro. Like, for the audience out there, man, if y'all want to make it to the next level, like, that's literally what it's about. That's the key to success. Like, sacrificing, and you're gonna see the result, because The Richest Man in Babylon, that's a book that y'all need to go read. You feel me? Like, he'll tell you a lot about it. Like, that is how you lean your purse. And when I say lean your purse, save your bread and make your money make money for you. You feel me?
People don't like, it's like you realize it, in my opinion, mostly in your late 20s. At the earliest, most people realize that. We realize it in our early and mid 20s. What it is we need to do.
Earlier on.
You get what I'm saying? Like, for the future.
Right.
I feel like a lot of people don't, invest for the future.
No.
But what else things I want to touch on? So that is a crazy, interesting story. It's crazy because I'm just now here now. I was interested in it, but I was like, I'm not gonna ask them nothing because I was saving it for this moment.
Yeah,
like
that's
I
real.
had plenty of opportunity to ask y'all this
Yeah.
shit, but I was like, I'm gonna ask it on camera so I can. And then I also want to be an introduction of you guys and like introducing y'all to like y'all already lit, of course, but just to the whole financial space. You get what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy because it's like y'all the ones who deserve to be talking. You get what I'm saying? Like, keep it 1,000. Like, a
real.
lot of dudes I don't want to hear from when it comes to real estate. And then I'm ready for somebody my age to break it down to me because it's like, You see the question, like the questions I was asking you. You notice how you had to translate some shit to me because you knew I didn't understand.
Yeah.
Goddamn, you remember?
I ain't gonna
that?
lie, bro. That's how it be, dog. Like when you having these conversations with people that want to learn more about it, when you're an expert, because you're an expert in what you do as well. You know what I'm saying? So like when you talking to me about stocks,
Yeah.
but I feel the same way how you feel about real estate. I'm like,
So
man,
I'm
what the
saying.
hell this man talking about these damn sticks and candles and shit? Like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Different.
Right?
That's how y'all feel.
Yes. Like, what the hell are you talking about, bro?
RJ learned that bitch in literally a month.
Bro, it's
And
just.
he's not the smartest guy in the world, but this nigga, I just like,
He from Kennesaw. It works different.
yeah. You know that nigga probably got a natural smart to him. Them goddamn mountain niggas.
But it's like the same, bro. When you saying talking about ARVs, LTVs, LTCs,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Burr, you don't know what those things mean, but to us, it's
Oh yeah,
first
I
nature.
still don't.
Yeah.
Actually, the Burr method actually made the most sense to me. Actually, when I started to replay those reels, everything started to make sense, like the 70% rule. But I just don't get how to execute
It's like
it. of
risk
course.
management on your side.
You said how to execute.
Stop.
What you
I don't
mean?
know how to execute the 70% rule.
He
Like, it just
know
don't
what
make sense to me.
What make a deal a deal?
Yeah, like
So-
I don't know.
Prime example, bro. When you go into a deal, if you don't know, the best way to know is to hire somebody that does know. So a lot of times people want to be investors and not go to a realtor. But it's like that little 3% a realtor make is well worth the risk that you stand to have if you don't know. So a realtor can pull comps, which is like comparable sales. We call them comps for short. It tells you
market analysis.
what has actually sold in the area within the last 6 months or a year of similar condition and size, so that you can forecast and say, okay, if this house next door is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and it's sold for 180, and is a bando, and house on the left side is a 3-2, and sold for 270, and it's nice, and this house in the middle is 80, and it's a bando currently, then you know now that, okay, if the one on the right 180 and this one 80 and it's the same condition, then I have a potential to get to the left side and get 200, 250 plus. So it's like, but the numbers, you don't have visibility to the numbers as easily as a realtor can push a button. Top Edgerton push a button and we can see everything. We see who owned it. We see their phone number, their email, how much they paid, when they bought it, how much they owe. We see all of the details. So we can come and give you the best offer. You get what I'm saying? So when you're looking at a deal, you want to be in that 70% rule because it gives you the option to be agile in a sense that no matter what happens in the world.
I just don't get it from this standpoint. Because from a stupid standpoint, because I'm stupid when it comes to real estate, how I'm seeing it as, I don't see how the hell I can go on Zillow or MLM and
MLS.
and MLS, whatever you call it.
Multi-level marketing, MLM.
Yeah. See, that's how I'm trying to tell you. I don't know what the fuck. I don't even know what MLS stands for.
Multiple listing services.
See?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So
Well, what does a bull do?
it only goes up.
All right then.
And
So
what
what
a
does that
bear do?
mean?
Strike down.
Right.
I learned that from you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't. So that's my thing. And then after this, I'm still not gonna know what MLS stands for.
After this, you will. We gonna
Bro.
go out.
Oh yeah,
That's the
I'm
whole point,
trying to
bro.
learn. But that's the point though, bro. Like what I had to learn is I don't feel like I'm learning anything late. I feel like I'm learning it. But this is what I don't get about the 70% rule for me. How the hell can I go on MLS or Zillow and execute this? Can I do that?
Yes.
Yes.
How do
I
you
told you,
know?
I pulled up with my iPad so I could show you these deals. I literally have real deals that we could work through. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro, it comes second nature to you because certain things is about familiarity.
How do you know something is a deal though?
You have to know the numbers. See, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. And everything is different. People be like, "Oh, you can invest now and make money later." That's a
Right.
cap. In real estate, money is made on the front.
Right,
If
yeah.
the numbers don't work now, they're not gonna work in ever.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? So you have to know the areas that you're investing in, and you have to know where to invest in the pockets. You get what I'm saying? So you want to invest in an area that is not the trap still, but they might be a couple new or modern houses coming where you can have recent sales. When you're the first, it's the biggest risk because you have nothing to compare to. You get what I'm saying? But when there's a couple, like at least 2 or 3 people that have came in and modernized their houses and a couple sales recently, then you can win. Now on Zillow, this stuff is free. So if you click any house on Zillow and you scroll down to the bottom of the page, it'll say view your neighborhood. And that'll show you the houses in your neighborhood that are similar to you. And Zillow already does it for you. You get what I'm saying? So then you can click through, see the pictures. This don't look the same. This ran down, da. And you can see on a map and individual basis the houses that make sense. So like I said, it's just that simple. If this house is just old and it needs the kitchens and bathrooms done, but it's a nice floor plan, then chances are that the house that has the new floors and new bathroom and new kitchen is the same floor plan. It's just newer paint and new floors. That
I gotta go look at Zillow's balance sheet because, like, how do they make money? By the way, I
the
don't even
same way you
understand.
make money
Subscriptions.
and advertising.
Advertisements. Yeah.
Because the MLS,
I don't make money from advertising.
Zillow-
But goddamn.
think about it like this. Zillow is in partnership with MLS, FMLS, which is where all of the houses and data come from. Then they're getting paid from FMLS and Zillow. I mean, FMLS and MLS to be a part of Zillow. When you as an owner try to list your house for sale without a realtor, you pay Zillow. To do a rental, you pay Zillow. To do applications, you pay Zillow.
Also, to even list it on there, you have
Yes.
to pay.
Yes.
That's what I was
Unless
trying to
you with
figure
some
out. I'm
type
like,
of
how do you
multiple
niggas
listing
making
service?
money? Like, I'm getting these houses for free. Like, I'm looking at
And-
these data for free.
As realtors, when you click a house and you say call this realtor, you think you calling the person that actually is managing the house. You're
No.
not.
You call it
You're
a
calling
Zillow preferred agent.
correct.
Yeah.
That's somebody that paid to be placed for this zip code. So a zip code might be $1,000 a month. So anybody that looks up this particular zip code for
My phone might ring.
it's gonna ring for him. He don't know nothing about this house. He has nothing to do with it.
I'm about to sit on my computer real quick and pull it up, get the information, and just talk to you.
That's how
I be seeing this thing, these signs all around Atlanta. Keller Williams.
That's a brokerage. That's a real estate brokerage.
So we own our own brokerage. We're not signed to nobody. You get what I'm saying? So we're signed to ourselves.
Yeah.
That's another thing that as an arm though. Like as a brokerage, you have the ability to sign agents and collect a subscription fee, a monthly dues for that agent to be committed to your brokerage.
Like
And
in order
to the
for you
percentage
to
of the
practice, in order for you to practice real estate as an agent, you have to hang your license with a brokerage.
So
You
they
know what I'm
need
saying?
y'all.
You need us.
They need a brokerage. You
How
know
many
what I'm
real
saying?
estate agents do y'all have under y'all brokerage?
We got 20 right now.
Yeah, 20.
We more smaller boutique right now, but we're
That's
looking
small?
to grow
20
and
niggas?
expand. Yeah, that's compared to like a Keller Williams
How
and
many
stuff
they
like
got?
that. Thousands, because
That is true because
hundreds
I
of
know,
thousands.
they have a lot of other managing brokers that will sign under Keller Williams as well. So it's like you can have brokers that basically umbrella under another umbrella, right? And grow your own teams and stuff like that. But for us, we like to, keep everything in house and family.
So when we purchased the building, it was Kendra who was under y'all brokerage.
Yeah,
Correct.
She one of our agents.
It still is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
to
when we go
us,
get these deals, it's still her who we're doing it through.
it would be the brokerage. Like so the way it works is I'm the broker, right? So it's me who ultimately, if something goes left, I gotta be the one to answer. But the agents up under the brokerage all report to me. So prime example, when a check comes, it doesn't go to you. It comes to me, the broker, and then I give you a check. You get what I'm saying? So that's how it works from the broker standpoint. An agent is just a representative of the broker.
It's like an independent contractor. You know what I'm saying? You're an independent contractor, you're working under the brokerage.
And real estate agents get 3% per sale.
Well, it's negotiable.
It's negotiable, but
Oh, it's negotiable with your brokerage.
No,
Well,
it's just negotiable.
the seller sets the percentage. The industry standard is 3%. So in the MLS, I can see how much you're willing to pay me. Some sellers want 2%, some want 3%. So then an agent can say and send these houses to his client versus these houses, and then know that, okay, I'm going to get 3% here or 4%
But that's illegal.
versus 2%
You're not
here.
supposed to do that.
It is illegal
You're not
for
supposed
an
to do
agent to not sell you a house because of that. But at the same time, they could also say, well, hey, I want to charge you the other 1%. And then you pay it.
Yeah.
So the agent side of it, though, is a beautiful stream of revenue, too, for people who just want to make money.
Through real
Because
estate, yeah.
as a broker, you really just have to be an agent for 3 years, take a test, and get insurances, right? But you can create the same subscription model you have.
How could somebody be broke being a real estate agent?
Boy, easy.
Not selling no deals.
Boy, easy.
Don't sell houses. Like,
Put it like this, right? And I want this to happen, right? This is a real Abu moment. Tag your favorite real estate agent below. Watch how many comments and tags we get. There are going to be people tagging 15, 20 people, bro. There are a million realtors, bro. And every realtor has access to do the same exact thing. There's no difference from any realtor in another, bro. Honestly.
My first year as a realtor, bro, I made 6 figures. And that's not really heard of. You get what I'm saying? That's off of no marketing, like I said. Just off of organic, word of mouth, our internet work. You know what I'm saying? Morehouse brothers, Spellman sisters, like, literally, bro. It goes
So
from
how
like,
does it help
snowball.
somebody to, because what I'm seeing today, and y'all know this is very popular, to be a very, let's just say you're a pretty woman, like, so does it help them sell more houses because they're pretty?
No.
No. Okay, bro, think about it, right? You got bread. You go to buy some real estate, right? Would you want to go buy some real estate from somebody that don't know what the fuck they talking about, but they look good?
No. And I have a wife.
Yeah.
So she, you know, like she'll be like, why the hell did you choose her?
And think about it like this, right? Earlier on, I would say probably 2016.
But I thought that it had to work, because if a bunch of women doing it, then it has to somehow work.
I mean, they thought it would work, but it doesn't. And
So explain to me how it doesn't work today.
Here's why. People today want to make the most informed decision with their money. And if you are a appealing woman sexually, so on and so forth, but you've never done any deals, then how can you negotiate the best deal?
So you don't feel like looks helps these women catapult at all?
No. Hard work helps people catapult, especially in our space. Like, it's about what you know. So we can talk to you in 2 seconds and know what you're talking about, if you know what you're doing or not.
Yeah. I know a lot of beautiful, like, realtors that are, you know what I'm saying, like, women that know what the fuck they talking about. You feel me? So that's more, it's just like a perk. Like, that's just like
Kendra,
laying.
she know her stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
She knows
That's
her
just
stuff.
extra, like,
she just happens to be a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
But people will rock with Kendra because she knows her stuff. It wasn't because she's a beautiful woman.
She's gonna negotiate. You feel me? She's
To the
gonna
penny.
make sure that you're gonna get the best deal. You know what I'm saying? That's what really matters at the end of the day. Somebody that knows the contracts and
So
knows
that
the
social
laws.
media shit don't mean nothing.
It's cute. Like, anybody could go and shoot some content, open the house and say it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Like, it got a garage and a hot tub in the back. Like, you feel me?
You need somebody that understands, though, because the terms of a contract, how every little detail matters. How, oh, this 40,000 missing at the last set. We need that 40,000 because the contract say this. That shit add up. And if you have somebody that does not understand and you don't know,
Or just pretty.
we would have lost that 40K. That was a lot of money. You get what I'm saying? So you have to have somebody that understands and knows what they're doing and is knowledgeable. So
That's a story in itself. You know what? Let's talk about that too, man.
Yeah, it's your boy Lil Baby. I'm right here with Aristotle Investment.
Probably see you and she got with me too. Hey, what's up? It's your girl, Big Glow, and I'm right here with my boy Aristotle.
I get it.
He about to teach me about these dividends and saving money.
It's your boy DC Young Fly, man. I'm here with my boy Aristotle.
Shout out to Aristotle. I took his class.
Man, this dude is the truth, dog. He just put me on game on like investments, dividends, stock market.
I sit around with a bunch of my friends and we talk about stocks all day now.
Man, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. Stupid knowledge, you dig?
I've learned so much. Aristotle has put my trading level on top.
I done learned so much about stock trading, options in particular. It's really changed my whole life and concept about money and investing.
This dude taking people off the corner, man.
I can honestly just say that, like, before Aristotle, dude, I was trading off of impulse. A little bit of stuff I learned off of YouTube. But this package, it's the real deal. It'll get you trading off of real facts. You'll be able to back check, and you'll be able to know what you're doing, not just jump in because you think it's right.
I really should go check out their campaign. You really got something going on. Y'all know me, I'm trying to get my 100 M's any kind of way I can. Yeah.
This is Aristotle Investments, and welcome to Stock Sundays, where I go over a recap of last week's top news you may have missed, option trade recaps and strategies I take, important data and earnings to look forward to, a watch list for next week. And if you stay to the end, I do a live Q&A.
Live every Sunday.
Tap in. So everybody have heard my perspective. What's your perspective of how I even got, and don't call it the M word, how did I even get into this deal? Why did I get into this deal? And people don't even know the reason we met is because I was looking to do this. And I met him a year prior to that, so I'm ahead of my time. And then I thought of the idea a year prior to that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm 2 years into this idea, and then when I buy it, people thinking it's just some clout move,
brand new.
It just happened to be at the time a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
But from my perspective on the deal, like we started talking about doing the development. Shout out Beer and That Fly, man. He a real G.
Yeah.
That's how me and him met, by the way, by fly.
Looked us in, man. Sat us down, took us to dinner, and just said, y'all need to know each other.
He looked at both of us. He even said God told him that. He said, bro, I don't know what happened, but God told me y'all two gotta meet.
Man, because
hey, I was at Bible study. I'm sorry, not to cut y'all boys off. But I was at Bible study last night, bro, and like the word almost like it's resonating right now in this moment too, because it's like what happened is all divine order, and like he said, when God is speaking through you, you feel me? Like through another man, that's still God speaking. You know what I'm saying? So just by him saying, by Fly saying, like, man, God wanted this to happen. You feel me? Like something just moved him. He didn't
have to do that. He didn't, bro. He didn't make a fucking
gain
dollar from this
nothing
shit.
to gain from it. Just all genuine, bro.
And that's what we gonna get into that, but it's just like that shit. When I look at Fly, I'm like, if there was a such thing as an OG, he's the epitome of that shit. You get what I'm saying? Him and Cliff.
Yeah.
And they just so happen to be friends.
Yeah.
I met Cliff through Fly.
See what I'm saying? So, but for him to say, hey, and I don't know if it's because he already got 100 M's. I don't know if that's what it takes for a man to not be an old selfish piece of, you know what I'm saying? like most guys, when they get to that age, they like, these niggas 2 million. Gatekeeping.
Yeah.
This man Fly don't gatekeep nothing.
No.
And then you know what's funny? I told Fly, and I don't know if he got offended by this, but I said, I just wish you would talk more, man. Like people, if people only knew. But I said, you know what, Fly? You getting me and Jay Lee together, that's the best thing you could have did for society. We'll do the talking through you. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, you know what, you right, OG. He was like, so are you saying like I need to get out? He said, bro, I just want to be private. Like, but I'm like, OG, I just want to interview. Like people need to hear from you. Like, look, I did my part. And I'm like, you know what, you right.
Right.
You did do your part.
Yeah. So it came full circle. Like I had came to him and said, Fly, I ran it up. We've learned the strategies. We've got rich quiet. Like nobody really knew us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People knew us from the campuses and from being around.
If you know, you know.
But they never really knew the volume. Like, oh, that we're doing millions and millions and tens of millions of dollars a year and have apartments here and restaurants there and commercial real estate there. Nobody knew. They just would see us because I dress like this. I'm cool. Like, and I told him, I said, man, I think it's time for us to pop out on the internet and start to do this digital space. I said, should I get a publicist? Like, what should I do? And he was like, nah, you in a whole different lane. You take the publicist route, it's going to be like overnight fame, and it's not sustainable. You're going to be just like everybody else that's doing all this. They're just going to look like you like everybody else doing this cap scamming, you know what I'm saying? Real estate stuff. Everybody want to do real estate. Everybody want to cap like they really do it, but we really do this.
Yeah.
So he was like, nah, man, let me think on it. I ain't hear from Fly like probably for like 2 months. And out of nowhere, he was like, I got the perfect person for you to meet. Do you want to do dinner? I said, hell yeah, I'm there. So I pulled up, man. And I think it was just like perfect processing with it and just straight genuine vibes. Because like I told you, this is not how we solely feed our family. So it's not like I had to come to you and say, I'm trying to make all this money. I told you the truth. I said, man, this shit is expensive. It's going to be time consuming. Like, I try to give you the full thorough view of what it takes to develop a commercial property and show you the studies and show you the proper steps to do it and give you the information, because a lot of times when you don't understand, it's going to be hard to be understood. So I want to make sure you understand. So when we went through our preliminary studies, and I'm like, man, you know, it's going to cost $8 million. And when you was like, man, but I want it done by this time, I'm saying, well, it's going to be difficult to do that
from the ground up.
From the ground up.
Yeah, you said this is like a 4-year process. And
Yeah.
I said, excuse me?
Permits,
Got planning.
plans,
Yeah. Cut down the trees, zoning. But then, like, so that's what people don't realize. We already had this plan.
He
It was
still
gonna
got the,
cost-
you still got the land
Oh
too,
yeah, we
though.
still got that
Yeah,
land.
still
I
got
even bought the land. I even bought the land before.
Cash.
I knew them
Cash.
cash.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, I bought the land cash before I even met him. And I was like, listen, bro, I was looking for a developer of this. I have no idea where to find this. And it's crazy because it's like every time I needed like a spark, Fly gave it to me. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I
call
came to
Billionaire
him with the
Fly
idea.
next, man.
I called Fly and I said, let's go have dinner at the Atlanta Fish Market.
Yeah.
So I showed him the blueprint that I showed you guys, the drawing.
The drawing,
I said,
yeah.
OG, this is my drawing. I have no idea what to do though. I know this will work. You know what I'm saying? This and that. Everybody I ever told this idea to was like, this will
That's
work.
it. Yeah.
In fact, I'll invest in it. So I'm like, you know, he did the same thing. He like, I get back to you. Don't hear from him 2 months. Dinner.
Yeah. That's how you know Yeah, come back with a gym, man. So I think for really, bro, for what's going on with the Black House, man, it was just really like a perfect timing. Who would thought we would be on a cruise? You had told me to go on a cruise 4 days before.
I'm about to say literally. That
He
was
gave me a last minute. He was like, bro, I'm going on this cruise. I said, I'm gonna pull up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I've been told you about it, but I was like, bro, like, I was pressing the issue 4 days before. I
was
like,
at
bro,
dinner.
Yeah, I was like, bro, come on the cruise, bro, trust me. But it's crazy because we had talks about how like sometimes women don't understand that like we may have to go places to go make certain shit happen.
Yeah.
Because they be so in a clingy phase that they don't understand like, hey, we're men and we gotta go. But to example, if he didn't go on that cruise, like while we on that cruise, bro, I'm on a boat saying,
you got hella time to think.
but I go on my
just
phone,
strategize.
I see a post, what's his name, Julian Gordon. He was like, hey, Jay Morrison selling the building. He right next to me on that cruise. I said, bro,
I want this building.
when we get off this port, don't even pass go. Go straight to this building, go get it. I said, we need to hurry up. He was like, and I was like, listen, bro, we gotta go cash on this offer. Because if not, he's not gonna sell that building to me.
Yeah.
I knew that. I said, I've been doing real estate. Don't get me wrong, I bought 2 mansions prior to doing that. So I know how this shit go. Whoever got the cash is gonna win the goddamn deal.
Yeah. Big bang.
Money talk.
I feel like I was the only one willing to pay cash. They just not gonna tell the truth on that, but it's the truth. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get what I mean?
No, like
I
actually
know.
cash though. That's
Cash.
what I'm saying, like cash. Like
I know from graphic.
But guess what divine timing is? Yeah, exactly. Divine timing, right? So divine timing is, bro, I've been stacking for 2 years because I knew I made sacrifices. I could have went crazy on social media with the cash I had, right? I could have went stupid, 2 Rolls Royces, at Maybach. I could have did the dumb shit that the rappers do, buy every car, right? But I said, you know what? It's time to settle down. Like when I met you, I had already went through that phase of like blowing money and just going wild, private jets, all that shit. So I'm like, he met me at the right time because I'm like, I'm ready to settle down, buy real estate, and make sure I can feed my family for life. You feel me? So that's what, to let people know, like that's what it was about. It wasn't about no whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was about men who met through an OG for a real estate plan originally, and for his, it's like we mutually benefited because he said that. He was like, bro, I don't know why, but this shit's so mutually beneficial. You trying to build this, he's trying to build that. It's like what you're missing, he has, and vice versa.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Perfect piece.
Like, and it's crazy because it's the truth. Like, you guys need that online money. We don't need it, but it's extra.
Yeah.
I didn't need to do this.
facts.
You get what I'm saying? I could have kept that 3.6 and go do something else. But how you guys said, a lot of people be thinking everything is about the money. It was the purpose I was going to serve to my community. That was the impact. I didn't care about who got the most money. I didn't even know I had more money than a lot of niggas. Keep it 1,000 with you, bro. Because the way niggas cap so much online, I'm thinking like, well, shit, I must be small fry. I don't know. And then I'm also thinking like, shit, if you been on Breakfast Club, because you put me on Breakfast Club, I'm gonna make probably $2 million off that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like just cause I know how I am, and so I be seeing people get opportunity. I be thinking, shit, they got more money than me. You done did all that.
The internet be having niggas fooled though. That's why you can't really keep up with that too much. You know what I'm saying?
So I showed you that clearly. I was like, you know, and it's crazy because like I ain't gonna say why. I also told him going to Kruger is my birthday, but it was also because if I ever get invited somewhere, I don't like to feel like an outsider.
Facts.
So I bring my crew with me at all times. Like somebody invite me anywhere, and that's a place that y'all, you know, anybody invite you anywhere, especially if it's out of town, bring your niggas.
Yeah, bring your people.
Bring your people, bro, because they might try to do all that little, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, and you don't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like,
I ain't gonna lie though, man. I ain't never told you, boy, that cruise caused a little commotion for me, man. Cause like you said, women don't understand. Sometimes you gotta go around to take care of business.
I know you told me, but like, it's like, okay. If you say, look, I went on this cruise and then did you not make the money back the next literally 2 weeks?
Literally, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So it was an investment. It's not and you're not gonna win on your investments.
Right. Sometimes it's just like planting a seed and, you know what I'm saying? Like actually growing. Like even think about it, right? We all live in Atlanta, but we went to Philly to go celebrate with Cliff for his birthday, right? So it's like still all our same Atlanta people, you feel me?
Was there.
And we all there really chopping up business.
We talking business.
Having some real conversations.
But to a woman, like they think that's a pointless trip. Why are you there? Why would you want to go celebrate somebody? Like they don't understand. You get what I'm saying? Like until like, but I had to learn too. You got to literally in a crazy way. We be feeling like we don't even want to explain this to you.
Facts.
This is when it comes to money, we feel like there is no explaining. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't even gonna lie, right or wrong, Jeff. Why do I have to explain why we gotta go get some money? So, yeah, you're right, bro. But at the end of the day, even that risk you took from going on that cruise showed me that I like, okay, that risk paid off for him. You know what I'm saying? Had you not been on that cruise, I would have still did it. But at the same time, it made it even more organic. Mm-hmm. And it was just a fun like time period. And then like the clout behind buying that building, like, and we knew it was gonna happen. Yeah, but it's funny, we planned it. We was like
strategic with that job
like,
too.
Bro, when we come out with this,
I didn't even get to go to the closing, bro. I was out of town. I was blown.
We was lit. That
he was there with me, bro. We was
probably Ace of Spades in that job.
All this shit, bro. Like, but I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That was the first thing I ever did where I underestimated it. It's like I knew, but
you ain't think about the magnitude of it for real.
I didn't. Like, bro. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. Like when you think about it, bro, homie did have some big impact, man. Like there was a lot of names that we took down at that building, bro. You feel me? Like those were people that believed in him.
But what
he had going on.
Walk in your trap, take over your trap.
You talking about nigga? But see, I think
walk in your trap, take over your trap.
For you though, I think this is gonna be a very pivotal piece in your career because you'll have a much broader reach for exposure whenever the concept actually comes out. Mm-hmm. The city, you're bringing something to the city of East Point that has never been bought.
Not even just East Point, bro.
Atlanta.
The
world, the U.S.
It's something that is like
niggas gonna fly in, bro. I'm telling you what's gonna happen because I watched it happen with his restaurant. I wish I would have witnessed when he had a restaurant. Bro, this nigga had.
You got.
No. We're bringing it back to the spot, right?
Oh shit!
So it's gonna be on the right hand side, like right by it too. So
that's gonna be hard,
bro. I watched this man. People literally flew out. I'm talking about like, and it's not just people. I'm talking about multiple people. He had a landmark. Niggas was coming from Boston, Nebraska, California. Like I saw a TikTok, and when I came to Atlanta, I knew I had to come here. Bro, I watched him do that in 2018. See what I'm saying? Like we ahead of our time. Like me and him locked in like 2018 because it's funny because we knew each other when we was kids, but we lost touch. We actually cousins.
Yeah.
And then when we got older, my dad was like, bro, you got a cousin just like you who young, turd, and lit. And I was like, what? And I was like, oh, I remember that guy. Like that head. That nigga had like a head. I was like, I remember that nigga, dog. And then I was like, so I hit him up. And he was like, bro, I remember you too. Type shit. So it's like everything is divine timing, bro.
Facts.
And it's like, I came to Atlanta a millionaire already, straight from the military. And then like, it's funny because I was looking for some more niggas like us. Me and him, I was like, bro, we need some niggas who trying to get some money, but also got money. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we need to, and then like after that, it was like shit, it was divine timing, and we just been locked in ever since. And it was so funny because it's like me and him are like, and you and Jeff are like,
Just like
so y'all nigga goddamn always gotta have the gas.
these boys don't know what a floppy disk is, man. Look,
Come on,
No,
man.
I don't know.
I do. It's like a
oh my God, man.
it's like
That boy
rectangle
playing
memory
inside,
card.
man. We was outside,
No,
man. We
no,
was in the
I'm
street.
not like him. I'm kind
I
of
used
like
to be
y'all.
outside when the street lights was
a
on.
96, baby.
I'm a computer nerd, man. I like to sit back inside and just.
Yeah, you look like you play video games. And
Nah, he ain't even play
No,
the
I
video
don't play no
game.
games. I don't know how to play cards. I don't know how to shoot dice.
I don't know how to shoot.
I don't know how to do none of that. I know how to get money though.
Me too.
I've been getting money a long
shoot
time.
dice.
You know what
And
I'm
it's
saying?
crazy because I've never got a legal piece of money in my life.
Me either.
Actually, yes, I did, but it don't count. Like somebody, like I rolled up a blunt and a nigga bought it from me.
Well,
That don't
that's
count.
not-
You see what I'm
that's
saying?
not
Like
illegal,
I've
though.
had people pull up to me and buy weed from me while I'm in high school, but it was like,
little weed, nothing crazy.
well, I rolled up a blunt, nigga wanted a blunt, and he buy it from me type shit. That's kind of how it was.
It was like a reimbursement. Like, just give me what I paid, brother. Yeah.
Exactly. I'm not making no real profit off of it. It just I knew I had to go to the army, so I'm getting rid of all my weed. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
type shit, man.
Real talk.
But nah, man, the thing is, bro, we gonna keep talking because what I told y'all, man, the vision is to come into this space. I'm glad you're here so you can see it, bro. And here's another thing that's beautiful about this space. See, it's a difference between having your podcast on the ground and in a penthouse. Cause the guests come in here motivated. Do you notice like the energy is always, I'm ready to talk about some money. Cause the niggas gonna see, man, I just looked outside. Young nigga got a penthouse, he don't even live in it.
No,
I don't even live here. How often do I come here? I come here
Shoot,
probably.
not that often, bro.
Thank you, bro. But I'm trying to get it to where we here so often that this is the spot, like for us to come in here, film, and kick game because, bro, we the ones with the real game. I know the stock market for real, to the point where I know it. You get what I'm saying? Like it's not even like a doubt question in my mind. It's like, bro, I'm gonna show y'all how to get this money from the stock market.
Do you think you could go on Wall Street and talk to the chief boss about stocks and out talking?
No, because he has inside trading. He like it's a difference between what I know he gonna laugh at because he gonna like I call Apple right now and go make a trade. Like you feel me? Like they got different type of money. That inside trading shit is you can't beat that, bro.
Yeah.
If I can, shit, I don't want that, but
Is that legal?
No, but they still do it, bro. When I say like.
It's
They
inevitable,
do
man.
the most illegal shit.
Oh yeah.
But see,
they know
what
the
I
laws.
learned is the man with the gold makes the rules, and the one who makes the rules breaks the rules. That's why the police can shoot a black man in the face. He made the rules, so he can break them. That's why the white man does inside trading. Cause I made this rule. No, you can't do it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't kill nobody
Yeah.
and get away with it. I can. You get what I'm saying?
See, that's what I like about real estate, though. It's like when you buy real estate and you own such an amount of real estate in the area, you have no choice but to be heard because the rule is based on that. See, Mark Twain said it best. He said, buy land because they're not making no more. So as we attack areas, we try to buy multiples in one area. So everywhere that we own real estate, we own multiple properties on the same street. You get what I'm saying? Because what happens is there's neighborhood associations, there's zoning, and there's planning. When you have a business or a new property coming up, like a new construction, and you want to change from a regular single family house to a duplex,
Right.
you have to get in front of a board.
Let me ask y'all something. This been my dream. Do I have apartment money or no?
Yeah.
How many apartments?
Bro, I want like my own apartment.
And what type of
complex.
apartments?
Bro, no matter what it is,
What type,
he has
though?
the leverage and the credit to do it.
I
You
don't-
got
I'm saying, like, what type?
I
You want to
have
do
cash,
like?
You have credit score.
I'm asking
It
because
doesn't- it's not good.
I'm not asking about the money aspect.
580, you good.
It is.
I know.
I'm not asking about the money aspect. I'm also asking about like when you saying apartments. Are you thinking
I
more
want,
so
so
like
this is what I want. I don't care how I can get it.
You know,
I want
all right,
y'all
no,
to get
listen,
me some
listen.
townhouses.
That's
or
what I'm
some
saying. You
apartments.
want some like mixed use development where it's like you can build up maybe like 8 to 10 stories in the sky and have like retail at the bottom.
I can do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm asking you. What you want to do? Like,
But
yeah,
see, something
feel me?
like that goes back to my whole point.
zoning,
Planning. You already own acres. We ain't never said what we was gonna do with it. That's
I
what
think
wanna
we
do.
should
That's
do
the
something
perfect
with
place
that.
to do with it. Mixed use.
We could do mixed
Residential.
use and we could do a community. It's enough land to do that. You know
We'll
what
do
I'm
that
saying?
there then.
We're gonna do it there. We gotta
Alright.
put it in motion because it take like
They said, but they said it's commercial real estate though.
But you can get it rezoned. That's what I'm telling
Oh.
you. That was my whole point. Saying what I'm saying. Like with real estate, it's all about who has ownership and who's around. So Cliff, for example, has a ownership stake in a bluff that's majority. So no matter who comes in, they gotta go see him. You get what I'm saying? Because if Cliff say I don't want this in my neighborhood, and he owns the majority of the houses in the neighborhood, he get a vote for each house he owns. So this black man that you think probably don't got nothing because he in his old truck and wearing sweatpants can stop your motion. Because, like you said, he who writes the rules breaks the rules. But they write the rules to where you're not actually going to be actually able to win off of them. But if you learn the rules, you can win. So he goes to the meetings. He buys the properties that nobody wants. Right. He'll buy the block of land that is a headache for everybody else that they can't build on and sit on it for 10 years. So that when it's time, you can strike. So that's what the beauty of real estate is. And I think that for you, you've been blessed to have a business that is extremely affording you the option to have liquidity. You're liquid, bro.
Yeah, I'm liquid.
When you're liquid and you're liquid and under leveraged, meaning you don't have any real debt. Everything is cash.
I don't have any debt.
That's my point.
But you gotta become bankable.
That's
So
the point, yeah.
with where you are, it's like we ran and jogged to get where we are, but leveraged, good debt, you know what I'm saying, millions of dollars of real estate. You've ran and got to where you are, no debt, cash heavy, couple assets. Now, what I want to see is how we switch roles again, but we already millionaires. But how do we get to the bigger bag? So if you're where you are without real estate, and real estate is the essential way to wealth, but real estate is slow money. You know how to make fast money. We making slow money. We know how to make slow money. We don't know how to make the fast money.
So we got to switch places.
We switch places and teach each other the game because for you need tax breaks.
Exactly.
The only tax breaks you're going to get to really wipe the
Y'all
debt
need cash.
is
Heavy.
real estate.
I ain't gonna lie, boy.
It's a
Y'all
boy.
have online money. Man, I be scared for everything.
Bro,
I be
because we
hey,
gonna-
y'all gonna fuck me up.
What I told you.
Y'all gonna say, bro, dog.
You know what an M, what I said it's going to turn to. If you give an M, what I said it'll turn to.
For 2.5.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Well, let's get
in my
into it.
sleep.
Well, that's what I said. I want to come to money through the table and let's go develop a lot of shit. Like I want to develop a bunch of real estate in Atlanta, but soon.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep giving cash, like, you know what I'm saying, like trying to work deals with y'all to where we building up so many different things. Of course, I gotta save some money for it.
Yeah.
But
Facts.
I already got that. I got 2.7 put up for that. You get what I'm saying? 2.7 M's. I ain't touching for that. But every meal I get, every free meal I get, I'm gonna put that bitch in real estate for the next. Every year I'm putting $1 million into real estate. That's
Smart.
Because we
There
already
you go.
know what's coming.
Bro, because
We already
then
know what's coming in that
your
land.
net worth is going to continue to grow. So I tell people all the time, too, if you want to grow your net worth, purchase real estate.
How much do y'all put in real estate every year?
Bro, 90%.
Yeah.
90% of our income is in real estate.
Take it and put it all right back. Buy more real estate, bro.
We do rinse and repeat type
Y'all
shit.
gonna have to start saving, goddamn. You gotta
Think
have some
about it.
goddamn liquid at
But
some
think
point.
about it like
Still
this, though.
liquid. 'Cause
I mean, I get it, but shit, like,
Think about it like this, right?
damn, nigga, like keep a meal or two, nigga.
Park
Feel
this
me?
somewhere. Because here's the thing about it for us of why
Leverage that credit.
we don't use cash. Like we get a lot of big lump sums of cash from construction.
For an investment opportunity though, like that's why I look at
We
it. Like
invest
think
in
about
real estate,
okay,
bro.
imagine if all my money was in stocks, then I couldn't have bought that property. You always need cash on hand for emergency investments.
But you can grab cash quick. So
Bro, you gotta sell it and then you're gonna be pissed that you sold whatever
no,
because
you
it's
can
an attachment to it.
refinance. You can refinance. Like you can easily get a loan and borrow against and pull equity out.
I know.
That's the whole point of the 70-30, remember?
Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Aristotle Investments, man. If y'all don't already know, this is out the mud. When we talk about people who came from the bottom, all right? So look, in this episode, we talking about real estate. We talking about two brothers who actually did it the right way, bonded the right way, came up the right way, no hate. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I admire that as a man to man because, you know, that's something that I always look for. You know, so I never really got that embracing it from, you know, somebody older in the family, which I always wanted, you know what I'm saying? So that's dope. Shout out to these guys. They making millions in real estate. They develop a lot of work in Atlanta and they already rich before social media. So that's dope. It's rare that you see that in the first place. So, you know, we're yin and yang. They got what I need and I got what they need. So we about to exchange that, and we still working on exchanging that, but for now we still busting down deals and paper in the meantime while we figure out how the hell we gonna bring all this shit together. And a lot of times it's hard to bring a lot of this shit together because of schedules. But anyway, it's your boy Aristotle out the mud, my boy Jay Lee, my boy Austin. Y'all know what time it is, man. Peace out. ATL, by the way.
Let's go, man.
Yeah.
Here's why you need to get this ebook right now. It is the best stock market ebook on the market. And to cater to you guys' short attention spans, everything I can't say on one page, I say in the video. So all you gotta do is click watch video, and it'll go straight to a video.
What's going on, Mythbusters?
Okay.
Let's get this thing started.
Let's scroll through, you'll see that I'm talking
Swinging
about a lot.
is something we're always going to be doing, day trading especially.
Facebook users, click the link. Instagram users, you can simply comment the word book on any of my posts or under this post to get the link sent to your DM for the book. It is $24. It will literally teach you from A to Z how to get started. Let's get it.